right, if you just joined us or you're still with us, it's still Enterprise Morning, reaching you from Enterprise Television. Let's talk about our conversation for today. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu reaffirmed Nigeria's commitment to climate-smart agricultural practices and sustainable development at the Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week. He emphasized Nigeria's responsibility to lead Africa's just energy transition and highlighted the country's effort to reduce carbon emissions while promoting economic growth. Tinubu stressed the importance of international cooperation in achieving sustainable development and mitigating climate change impacts. Tinubu also outlined Nigeria's energy transition plan, which includes diversifying energy sources, reducing the reliance on fossil fuel, and achieving net zero emission by 2060. The country is developing infrastructure for compressed natural gas and electric vehicles and has implemented policies like the National Clean Cooking Gas Policy to promote clean energy. Addressing environmental challenges such as deforestation, desertification, and shrinking lake chart, Tinubu emphasized the need for sustainable practices across all sectors. He noted Nigeria's pioneering role in issuing sovereign green bonds to fund green projects and invited investors to collaborate. Tinubu also highlighted the importance of technological innovation in advancing sustainable development, with Nigeria adopting new technologies in clean energy, water conservation, land restoration, and waste management. President Tinubu equally underscored the potential of technology and artificial intelligence in transforming agriculture and addressing environmental challenges. Now let's have our conversation. Like I did promise, Barrister Tunji Abdulhamid is still here with us. Thank you so very much, Barrister, for hanging on. We truly do appreciate you.
Thank you very for joining me.
All right. So let's talk about this matter. I know we did, of course, have the same conversation here and there on foreign direct investment. You did say when we were having our newspaper, discussion, how that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is all about the world, asking for people to come invest in Nigeria, and how that Nigerians are equally not seeing the impact or the effect of that. He is in Abu Dhabi as we speak on an eco-friendly agricultural sustainability desire for Nigeria. Do you think this is another ceremonial visit of the president that will still not have any impact on Nigeria and Nigerians?
Yeah. Let me not say it's a ceremonial. Let me say it's an invitational. What's it called? What's it called? Program.
Yes.
And which the president did pitch to go and attend myself. Firstly, I'm one of those who believe that it should not even be the responsibility of the president to go and attend such a program.
Really?
So I've been either a minister or somebody should have been appointed to say selected to go and represent the president in that regard. Especially when we have the Armed Forces Remembrance Day, it shows the importance the president plays on the Armed Remembrance Day program. It's not all thing that the president should go and attend. How many times did you see U.S. president, UAE president, what's it called? UK, Canada, not many other country, foreign country. How many times have you seen them in this country trying to come and attend the one program or the other? Those programs should be for the boys, not the president sometimes. And you see, if you go by what this government, particularly this put on paper, or not even this government, so even the government before now, I'm not talking about the APC government alone, even the PDP government. If you want to rate them based on what they read and what they put on paper, you will say excellence. You will say they are the best and they are doing well. Those things that they are saying are merely stay on paper, and they don't go beyond the paper. They don't implement most of it. Some of them are not even on grants. They will just put it on paper and they start reading that as achievements. So for me, you see, like I've said it earlier on, that going from one place to another in the name of seeking for foreign direct investor will not help our situation. We will not even get a serious investor to come to your country because no serious investor, no investor who knows his worth, want to invest in a country where the security is not stable, where the electricity is not where the environment is not conducive, where you don't have electricity constantly, and when the cost of electricity is even very high, where there is no potable water, when the roads are bad, where you are not sure of moving from of your security when moving from one place to another, kidnapping and some other things are there. When farmers cannot even go to farm because of insecurity, when so many things cannot be done because of insecurity, and then you say you are looking for investors. Security is very important in an environment. When an environment is not secure, nobody will come and stay there. So and that's why I said the government ought to have look at this area, see how these things can be stable, stabilize them first, and that's why you cannot talk about sustainability. When there is no stability, you can't sustain anything. There must be stability for you to sustain. So if you want to sustain, you must have stability. And if you want people to come to your country to come and invest, you have to put things in place, and they have to see it, not only saying it on paper. They know these are gone are the days when people have to travel miles to know what is happening in your country. Today, a finger point on your laptop or whatever will give you details of whatever you're looking for. So for me, they cannot be deceived by what rhetorics in your paper. They cannot be deceived by rhetorics by the sweet mouth or sweet words in your paper presentation. They know what is going on in the country. They know what is on ground. Until they are sure that look, these things are there. How many times have you seen them from UAE and USA or other country in Nigeria to come and market us, to come and invest in their country? How many times? You can hardly remember, because the people are rushing there. People are ready to spend all their entire life, whatever, to go and invest in those countries. Why? Because they have a conducive environment and they are guaranteed of what they are doing. It's not a place where the policy today, tomorrow it will change. This will be your policy statement today. Next tomorrow it will be a different policy statement. It's not a country where you say this is what government, the focus of the government. Then in a week after, or 2 weeks after, or 3 days after, things will change again. The policy will change. So when you have a policy inconsistency, when you have all those things on ground, nobody will come and invest. So the government should take this simple advice, free of charge. Come and sit down in the country. Come and think of what to do to make this environment enable. When the environment is conducive, you don't have to do much work. People will come and patronize it.
Barrister, you talked about the president taking this very simple advice. You would agree with me that in the presidency and those who are helping the president carry out so many responsibilities that he is doing now, we have very intelligent, educated, experienced people from different backgrounds. What do you think is the problem? Don't you think it's the cause of this confusion that has made it so very difficult for the president and those around him not to understand what they should do or prioritizing the most important things?
There's no doubt the people around the president, majority of them are intelligent. Majority. Just like ordinary Nigerians, majority of Nigerians are very intelligent. They have very good ideas. They have very good programs. But most times these programs are only on paper. Implementation is a problem. And the implementation is a problem because of corruption. We have corruption in the system. If you look at what the president read out at Abu Dhabi yesterday or so, you realize that they understand all the problem on ground. They know all the problem on ground, and they have idea on how to solve those problems. But they remain merely on paper. They how to execute those programs is always a problem.
Why?
Sometimes they probably corruption, and because of insincerity, and because of lack of particular system that we are running. How can you, for example, let's talk about the issue of subsidy removal. What was the reason that subsidy was removed? They say it's being abused by certain few people, admitted by the president. The president said only few people are benefiting or are taking advantage of this subsidy, and they are not using the subsidy for the purpose for which it was given to them. Should we now say because few people are not doing the right thing, we should now impose punishments of what they are not doing on the entire populace? But the government is not to do that, decided to doing that, because that is the easiest path to move. Those few people they are talking about are seen bigger than the country, in my own estimation. Because if they are not bigger than the country, they should by now, all of them should be in custody. They are not even bringing out their names. Doctors have even prosecuted them.
So are you telling me that, yes, are you saying that the president is scared of prosecuting those whom you assume are bigger than Nigeria?
I don't know, but so it appears they are not, their political will to deal with people who are holding on to ransom is not there. If it's there, some of them will have been in custody today, facing, not even they might have been granted bail, but they will be in court facing what's it called? And unfortunately, again, even the court system, are we assured that once we are in court, they will be able to do the prosecutor will do the dispute to be able to nail you. So this issue, let's even try it for us. Let's even expose them. People would know that these are the people who are holding on to ransom. You are seeing them. You are covering them.
Yeah.
And you want to impose appointment on every Nigeria. So for me, the inability to do the right thing, inability to punish people for corrupt practices, inability to punish people for not doing the right thing when assigned to do so, is the reason why we are not able to implement most of our policies.
Do you think the president is part of the problem?
I wouldn't know. If you are not doing your job as a leader, then definitely you'll be part of the problem. Because your job is to come and settle, to come and put in order. So if you fail to do that, then you will also be a compromise. Another one in law we call it conspiracy. Then you become a conspirator after the fact. So in other words, it's not only about, I'm not alleging that the president is corrupt or not or here. I'm saying that if you fail to do your responsibility as a leader, and that responsibility, your failure is allowing people to misbehave, then you are part of the problem. So I cannot say the president is not part of the problem in favor of the fact that the president has not been doing the right thing, as far in my own estimation, in my own opinion, because I don't know names of those who have been alleged to have been benefiting from the subsidy, who are not using the money where it should be used. We don't know them. They are not in court. The right thing has not been done. The subsidy, the FS syndrome, that have been told that people are using the CBN to siphon money that time to carry dollar the way they like, and some people have been given a dollar free of charge to go and trade with. How many people, apart from Philip, have been questioned today? No, nobody. How many people? Apart from Philip, I don't know more. 2 or 3 more people that have been questioned regarding that. And you will all know some of the reasons why Emefiele has been the target here now. The one, because he's the head. 2, because of what he did in the course of the campaign, or the policies he brought out, which the president seemed look at as being targeted at him. Probably, I see that as vendetta, as far as I'm concerned. I'm not saying Emefiele has no case to answer. I'm not saying so. But I'm saying the way things are going, because it's not the only Emefiele that was there. Even when people say Emefiele has been giving money to certain people who have been doing this, those people that they gave money to, where are they? Why are they not part of those that have been prosecuted? Because in Yoruba they say, meaning the person that stole palm kernel or palm oil in the market is not as guilty as the person who received it from him. So if you say somebody has given something to somebody, and you are not only picking that person alone, you are not picking those who are receiving those things from him, knowing fully well that this is not legal, then you are not doing the right thing. So for me, the president cannot be excused from the problem of the country as it is today, because he's the leader and he has the responsibility of doing the right thing, of holding people to account, and of ensuring that people are punished for their crime. Having not done that, he cannot be excused from the problem.
Yes, so very well said. Now let's get back to Abu Dhabi and the reason the president is out of the country. You said rather than asking his people to go represent him, of course, Armed Forces Remembrance Day should be a thing of priority. He rather set that aside to take on Abu Dhabi. Now, speaking about Abu Dhabi, and of course, sustainable agriculture eco-friendly agriculture is what they are talking about in Abu Dhabi. Nigeria is a country with 55 million hectares of arable land. So the problem is not with the land. The problem is about cultivating the land. Speak to us on this particular matter. Do you think the president understands the rule of engagement when it comes to leading the people, especially as concerns putting the right persons in charge of the most important jobs? Nigerians today, as I speak to you, do not know who the Minister of Agriculture is, maybe except those that would Google right now. Speak also on this particular matter, Barrister.
Yeah, you are right. It will be difficult for most Nigerians to even recognize, to remember who the Minister of Agriculture is. In fact, I'm speaking to you here. Yeah, I'm still racking my head. I can't still remember his name. Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, and not only him. There are so many other ministers like in that class that you only see them once in the blue moon, and that will be all. You see, like I said earlier on, our problem is not knowing. It's not that the president does not know the problem we are facing. Our problem is not that we don't have people who have intelligence and who are brilliant in the aim of affair. Our problem is not because even as a minister, even if you are not brilliant, you should have people around you who are brilliant. So it's not compulsory that you must be the one that will know everything. God forbid that lawyer knows all the law anyway. So it's not that you must be not the one to know everything, but you must have people around you that will give you guidance and directive. But you see, the problem goes beyond that, particularly in the area of agriculture. Why are we not having people in their farms today? Before I know that most northerners who lives in Lagos, at a particular point in time when it's time to cultivate or whatever, they go back to their farm.
Yeah.
Most of them are not going now. They are staying back because there is insecurity. So no matter what policy you are bringing out on agriculture, as long as that insecurity still exists, it will not materialize. You won't see it. They will not be feasible. So that is the foundation. That's what we need to clear first. And that's why I said you need to make an environment enable. The environment should be conducive for people to go. People are afraid of going to their farms because of criminal activities. They will be in their farm. They will be kidnapped. They will farm. It will be destroyed, and nothing will happen. So these are the issues, and these are the areas the government should focus on. It's not about we are introducing eco-friendly, whatever. We are introducing this and that. No matter what we introduce, no matter how good they are, I'm not saying the policies are not good. I'm not saying they don't have good intention. But the intention without any execution, or proper execution of it, will not give any desired results. Just like in law, no matter if you are alleged of committing crime, you must be established that you have intention, and that intention will not be enough. You must follow up the intention with your acts. So if the government has good intention here, they must follow it with their hearts. No matter what, they must do things that will make it very easy or seamless for those who want to benefit from it to get it done. And that's why I say enabling environment, conducive environment. If you want to farm and you are afraid of being kidnapped, you want to go to farm and you are afraid of not being secured, you will not go there. So no matter what policy, what name they give to whatever they want to bring on agriculture or whatever, without this security, solving the issue of insecurity, first, we'll be moving up and down. We'll be running in a circle. There won't be any change in that regard. And that's why we're having a scarcity of food commodity in the country, because most people who are supposed to be in farm are not there. They are afraid, not because they don't want to go there, but because they are not secure. They are afraid something will happen to them if they go to farm.
Very well.
So that's the area you should look into.
Very, very well said. Barrister Tunji, you are a barrister and you understand diplomacy, very well. And I'd love to ask you this question. You did say that every information that anyone needs is a finger away. The internet is there to let you see some of these things. What do you think could be in the minds of those who sit on the same table with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in either Dubai, Abu Dhabi, or wherever it is, when they understand that this man seated close to us, has an issue to solve at home, but rather than solving it, he is here with us? What do you think is going on or might go on in the minds of some of these people? Because it's very important we talk about this for posterity's sake, so that those who are coming before us and want to assume places of responsibility can understand what they should do at the right time. They should do it.
You see, for those who are well informed, those who have information in their fingertips, those who are ready to do research, or who are serious-minded foreign direct investors, they will just hear it and just they will enter through this and they will go back through the next year. They will just look at it and they will just hear it for the hearing sake and not act on it. They will just say, look, it's not like somebody trying to market you for a particular product that you know is not doing well, or that you know is a 419. You just hear and then throw your eye away from it, that this man is deceiving us. They won't say anything. They won't argue with them, but they will not act. And not acting is an evidence that the thing you said did not enter their head.
That's very, very well said. Thank you so very much, Barrister Tunji Abdulhamid. We can go on and on and on this particular matter. I do not know how we intend to solve this very big problem. Nigeria accounts of over 200 million people. Barrister, you agree with me? There are countries that are hoping and begging for the kind of population we have. But here we have it, but we can't even make use of it.
We are blessed with everything. We are blessed with the population. We are blessed with natural resources. We are blessed with intelligence. We are blessed with everything. But unfortunately, how to harness those things that we have has been the problem, and it's because of the selfish interest of individuals. People work or try to corner monies or things that they don't even need. That in their time, if they spend more 50 years more in their alive, they will not need those money. That's what people are gathering. People are just in a fancy of their own personal enjoyment. That will not. They don't care about they don't follow. They are not following the holy book, whatever that says, love your neighbor, see your neighbor as yourself. If we all believe that, look, if I want to live well, my neighbor should also deserve also will live well. If you have that principle in mind, that it's not only me that should be enjoying, my neighbor should also enjoy. I cannot see my neighbor suffering, and I have so much money stuck in my room without anything. Then you are not doing well. So for me, greediness, selfishness, wickedness are the reasons why the country is what it is today.
Very so unfortunate. And as patriotic Nigerians, we continue to hope and pray that things get better. But most importantly, that we might, have the opportunity of having that one leader that would possibly change around our situation in the country. Thank you so very much.
Patriotic thinking alone will not get us out.
Oh, so what do you think? Is it our thumb? Is it lying? Is it lying up to vote?
If our thumb cannot take us out of our problem.
So what do you think?
Because sometimes when you say you want to use your thumb, who are you using it for? Were you part of those who selected or elected or nominated the person you want to use your thumb for? Did you see him as the best when he was? But you don't have a choice. So until we all have interest in this system, we participate in the system with the government, the politics and whatever it is. Until we have that mindset of, look, we must be part of the system. If over, just like Inet said, that we have 80 million registered voters or whatever, if 70 million decide to participate
by what exactly? Is it not still participating by having their thumb on the ballot box?
No. Let's say 50 million are members of political party, okay, and they are participating very well. So in selection of candidates, you'll be part of it.
Oh, okay.
So but this day now, only a few people will select for you. Whoever they like is what they give you. So whether that person is good or not, you don't have any choice. You have to choose between the two devils that have been, or more devils that have been presented before you. So even if you are going to vote, and again, at the time of voting, out of 80 million people, you see less than 20 million. In a state where they have about 4 million, 3 million people, election will only less than 500,000 people will vote. And you say they will not manipulate. They will be able to manipulate. So because people will complain and say, even if you vote, they will change it. They are able to change it because you are not participating, you are not part of it. You give room for lacuna. If you have 4 million people and 3.5 million people decide to vote, to manipulate will be difficult. So they take that advantage to manipulate. So until we all see it as our responsibility, that participation in governance is not compulsory, that because everybody see participation as contesting election. We're not saying everybody should go and contest election. We're not saying you should go and contest election, because everybody, when you say participate in government, what people see is that go and contest election. Nobody is saying so. We are saying that you should put your eye. They can't be bobbing your head behind you. That will not be possible. So if you want your head to be bobbed, you have to take your head there.
Very well. Very, very well.
So that is be taken.
Yes.
You need to be more concerned about these things. If you like, come 2027, try to say you are voting, you will vote, then you won't see the results the way you want it. Because if you are doing the way, if you are still going the way we are going today.
Very well said. Participatory democracy, participatory governance is the true answer if we must get out of this quagmire, obviously. Thank you so very much, Barrister Tunji Abdulhamid, for making a day with us. We truly do appreciate you once more.
Thank you for having me. It's my pleasure to be with you. Thank you.
So, people, that's just about our take for today. I enjoyed myself. Very truly, I want to believe you equally did. But please do well to visit us. You can check out on this particular story when you visit our social media handles at Enterprise TV7. And also you can read up more when you visit us at enterprisetvnews.com. My name is Henry Gwebiki. I'll see you tomorrow for yet another great time. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.